Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Bowers, the man in motion.
Kevin Pirate!
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Josh Sweat. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Patterson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Raiders send their punt team out. No chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 22-yard
Second down, 8
line.
yards to go. Now, Murray on the bootleg. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completed. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. Oh, yeah. To the 20. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 6th touchdown now for the season. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Daniel Carlson set to kick
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Vegas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
A return now from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
On second down, it's Benson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Over the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. Working out of the gun, Murray. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They'll run, and here's Benson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Murray looking to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 35.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Here are 7 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they go to work on 1st and goal.
We got something right here. 2-2.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
This one caught at the 4. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold them to a gain of 3. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. They work this out wide to Benson. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Carlson's kick is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his 1st NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Cardinals 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Open man. Downfield, it is Adams. And he will go all the way. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Arizona. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Cardinals 17, Raiders 14.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold me ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Genty. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
In motion, Beck.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Vegas. An extra point attempt to follow. got it. And the Raiders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Cardinals 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run here with Benson. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And you'll get this up to the 44. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Third and 6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw again is Murray. He'll get that to Wilson. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Look at the big man go. And he's in. Trey McBride
to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Darius Robinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Run the toss to Genty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number two kicks off. He'll start at the 4. Whoa! He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, Murray on the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Murray going to fire this one out to Harrison. He's He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he will score! Elijah Higgins! Touchdown, Arizona.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Carlson's kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend this third-quarter lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors, 70, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Finds an alley to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raider first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Israel Abonaconda. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Zayden Collins on the stop. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Okay, ready?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll try it now with Genty. And he's going to have a Raiders first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Ready.
He'll step up and run, and he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's going to keep this again.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready, set. Get it, go.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's in. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Murray now. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Down the left sideline. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Murray now off the bootleg. Off he goes. And he'll somehow turn this into an offensive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's to the right side, up by McBride. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Murray. This one caught at the 4. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be 1st down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Benson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Craig Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jensen. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10. In motion, Besh. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Besh. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, Besh. Back to the air one more time. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second and 9. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harrison, right shot. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Third and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That's taken at about the 14. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got room past the 25. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They look middle, and it's caught by Beck. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Cardinals are right back in this one.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Benson. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A run with Benson. Roll forward. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. 2nd and a yard.
What? 2-2-1.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And will stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
2-2.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say, so long from Glendale.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. I know so long as she get really listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When it that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.